Oh, wait, is this your live?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is the one. So we're working on
Well,
this
no,
one.
I mean, like, we can't get this. We have a live stream going on my computer.
This is like a double live stream.
Yeah, it's like a double live stream right now, but it won't let us go live, so we're starting this one.
Okay. Switch it, people. Switch it.
We're switching it up.
Woo!
Oh,
Okay.
shit, we almost lost all the Christmas decor.
Is this you or is this? Oh, of course this is you.
This is definitely me.
Yes.
I did this.
Yes.
We're trying to, like,
Move shit around on
navigate because we were not prepared to have to use a phone.
the table.
I'm pretty upset about this because I have, like, microphones set up so that we can have, like, a legit
Well, we can pretend it.
podcast, and now we can't because shit's not working.
Hi. Okay, wait. So, how's our night going? It's going good.
I mean, I'm pissed.
Wait, hold on. Here. Now that you just got that all set up,
Yeah.
like, look what is going on.
Yeah. There's, like, a lot. And it's freaking annoying.
Maybe Miles Davis has to chew it and then it'll work.
Yeah, we're gonna... Exactly. Buddy, what are you crying? Oh, Christine.
No, I'm losing people.
She's new.
I mean, I
She's new
have
here.
to learn how to do this.
Christine's new here. Sorry, hold on.
Looks like a spider.
I know. And it doesn't work. See, like, the tripod should be able to be up this high.
Yeah.
But it can't. It just shrinks slowly.
Okay, I'm gonna have to shrink too, though. Like 6'2" people can't do that.
Yeah.
Very
so
easily.
Christine's, like, super tall. Look at that.
We're at the same height.
I wish we had a microphone, though.
Well, we can pretend. We're improvising.
I'm so upset this isn't working. There's still 93 people waiting.
Oh, the other one?
Oh, now it's 89.
Can these people know? How does this work? I
If
don't
you're
know.
on
I don't
the
know
live
this world.
stream that's on YouTube right now,
Go to the other one.
go to this one. I don't know what to say to you. I'm sorry y'all waiting.
We told you so.
Anyways, this is Christine.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I've been on here once.
Have you?
Not live stream.
No, yeah.
When we went skydiving.
My 30th birthday.
Yeah, for the 30th birthday. So this is when I knew this is like the baby Unstoppable Morgan was coming up. And she was the first person that taught me how that you're not supposed to have the camera go in
Vertical.
this vertical. You have to have it
Horizontal.
So I learned from that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've done nothing with it.
That's the last time we hung out was my 30th birthday.
Yeah, it was.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had a few times that we were going to, and
Yeah.
it's just, I mean, timing
So
and
now
chaos.
now I'm 34.
Yes.
Christine came down and she went skydiving with me for my 30th. Which was quite an experience.
I think I still have some videos from that too. Well, not the night before when we went out, but the night before.
That was a shit show.
Yeah, and then we almost didn't because it was overcast.
Yeah.
I had to call out sick from work. Sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You had to make up some like excuse.
No,
to
I
be
just
able-
actually said no. I'm going skydiving with my friend for her 30th birthday. Can I
Oh,
do
the
that?
truth always wins.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then before that, it had been some time too. And
Yeah.
that was. I just remember one time when like you even made me dinner, and this was really delicious. By the way, she made me raviolis and spinach and like I have some of it left over here
That Miles didn't get to.
that Miles didn't get to. But I remember you came to my apartment in Costa
fucking
Mesa.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you said, I mean, the creative side of you was you wanted things to look pretty on the plate. So it wasn't about the taste. So you just went and found the most colorful shit that you could. And one of them was like hot chilies. And you threw it in a pan and it looked beautiful. And we had
Yeah.
also been drinking some beverages. And then I took one bite of it and I'm like, okay. And then like we were sitting on the patio and the guys upstairs were like, hey, do you want to come up and drink some beers? And we're like, yes. And
Yeah.
so I just remember it was raining. We walked outside and then I was just like, it was one of those like puke and rally moments because I was like, there was so much hot.
Puke and rally.
It was like,
Puke and rally.
and it was more to do with the hot peppers that were in there. And I'm like, and it was just
You ate them anyways.
I ate them anyways. Yeah, I threw them up.
She's that friend that will eat it anyways.
Yes, I also got food from the guys upstairs too.
Jack and Coke.
Jack and Coke.
Someone
No,
said that.
some Cuba Libres. Is that what they were?
I don't even know.
This is the Jack and
You
Coke
guys,
with the lime.
The moment I start a live stream, the dogs go insane. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, too much attention on the camera.
I got the Miles Davis hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Christine just flew in from Orange County.
Cali. Trying to get out to.
California. Anyways, we were just doing this little short live stream because I had mentioned that she would be here and I might live stream. So here we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if those other people are still waiting.
What is it? 16 years?
Yeah, wait. Oh, baby, this is, you want some...
Wait, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
I was
24,
19.
25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32,
2005.
34. 17 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't even talk to people from high school.
That's wild.
Yeah, like, I don't even
17 years.
My first roommate.
My first roommate.
We won't tell one of the stories.
I've told all the stories.
Are you sure you told the one about the bathroom?
No, probably not. Let's not.
That's to say. Wait, hold on. You want to see? You want to wait? This is what is this?
Oh.
That's at Tommy's place.
Oh my god, that's at Tommy.
Yeah, right.
I look good.
Wait. You all want to see this?
Oh my god, you guys, that's me.
19-year-old Morgan. Does she look different?
Oh my god. And I remember, like, look at how cute I look. I remember being so insecure.
The way you look cute now.
Oh, and there's Amy. Oh, Amy, have you talked to her lately?
No. She's still up in LA.
You look the exact same.
I was saying, what do you mean? You look the exact same too.
No, I do not, you liar.
It's just you have shorter hair.
Okay.
You cut your hair. You cut your hair.
Okay. Yeah.
It looks the same.
I look so much like that now. This is so much.
You might have a few.
But then look at Christine. No, I guess like your cheeks aren't at like we just lost our baby face.
I'm 19 there.
No, you have baby cheeks still.
Yeah, I have baby cheeks still. Wait. These ones. Wait.
Oh my god.
What do we do?
Oh my god, we're in Las Vegas.
No, that was when we went to UCLA. We were up at Amy. We were
it's a frat house.
Yes, that's Marnie. We were at the frat house.
Look at Christine. Well, look at me. I'm at our frat house at UCLA.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that was
because
around.
Amy, this is our friend Amy that went to UCLA and had this, like, she was adopted, so she just got granted scholarships to do whatever the fuck she wanted.
Yeah.
Where's she at now?
She's still in LA.
She extended her, so because she got grants, she was able to, like, extend her college career for years. So she went to, like, law school. And then
she's not doing. She's in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, and then she like changed it her 4 years into law school. Yeah, and then she got another government grant to stay at UCLA.
Yeah, so she was.
What's she doing now? I haven't talked to her in years.
I think I talked to her like 5 years ago. I went to Mammoth snowboarding with her.
You guys,
and I know she's in the she does like parties, like big parties for LA. So like I remember one was like a video game launch or something like that. So she manages like that's what she was doing and then she went to like Vietnam and
last time I talked to her she was like
Africa.
traveling the world and becoming like a peacemaker.
I mean
she like didn't wear makeup anymore.
No. That's
cool.
Yeah. So I haven't talked
That's
to
why it's so fun to like still be friends with people that you've known from so young, like you guys.
Yeah, we've all like seen each other grown up.
Like Amy,
grown up.
Our friend Amy. I mean, remember she would not leave the house without eyeliner.
No, she would not. It would have to be like perfect. I'm like, I have to be at work, like because I picked her up because she didn't have a license yet at 17. I'm like, I gotta be at work. You have like 30 minutes. I'm gonna get fired. Like we gotta go.
She was like crazy about her makeup, and then she goes to UCLA. And I think it was like 2 years in, she like ditched the makeup and decided she wanted to like become like an activist and like help people in the world.
Yeah, because I remember her going to Africa.
Yeah.
And then her not wanting to come back, and then she and then her foster parents were like, well, they went to this restaurant and she felt so guilty about having like a glass of wine or something like that was like $27 because she's like, I know how much this money could bring somebody that doesn't have something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she just completely, like...
Changed.
Yeah, changed in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
It's wild. We've been through a lot of stages of life together. How's everybody doing? What's going on?
Yeah, I have to... The comments are going... I have to get used to this.
How are you? Are you back in NY? Yes. Are you... Wait, let me see your glasses.
Oh, I'm nearsighted.
I feel like they... Oh, my God. These are the glasses that I needed in my life. Okay.
Ugh.
Christine's in the house. What's up? Christine and I used to share a bedroom together.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Her bed was right next to mine.
Yeah, that was just one gigantic bed though. We had like this little itty bitty, and then I mean,
we thought we were living it up though.
Yeah,
like we were living it up.
Anyway, so she had to, when she first moved in, she mortified it. Like I mean, she's
right.
even mortifying things now. Like,
You're right.
You know.
You're right.
It's just
I did paint the living room, I think, the moment I moved in.
Yeah, and so we first painted it that shit brown color.
Shit brown.
And then it was, I think, like 11:30 at night or something. And she's like, no, we cannot live with this. Okay, you'll have to fix that. 11:30 at night, and we go to, like, Kmart. And we buy paint. Like, it was like this
Was
teal.
it blue?
It was like a bluish or teal. And then we stayed up all night painting it because we couldn't.
We could not handle the shit brown.
Yeah, it was like, she's like, she has to, she sees her vision, but she, like, maybe she doesn't have it all.
It has to happen right now.
Yeah, like, she sees it and it has to happen.
It's now or never.
Yeah. At least she goes for it, because some people don't do that. Some people, like, wait. They have a vision, and then they never...
You're better off if you wait. Like, a waiting period of time is very good for you.
I've done both.
Because if you're like me, you just go with the wind. The wind changes.
Wind changes.
Yeah.
But at least, I mean, you have the courage to go for it. Some people don't even step on the gas.
It's called ADD.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't focus on anything. So I'm
Unless
like, what? This is brown? No, it needs to be blue. Now, blue, blue, blue.
Anything else anybody wants to know about Morgan?
No.
Open it up. I already said it.
Uh-oh, here's
Hey,
Renee.
Morgan,
Renee, I forgot to call you. Christine, I'm single.
Hi!
What do you smell like, Christine?
Ocean?
Tell some embarrassing stories. Remember that one time I peed the bed?
That's what I was saying. I'm not allowed to say that. I mean, wait, when did the table break? When did that glass table break too?
That's when we were playing cards.
It was like, and shatters.
We had this glass table.
Yeah.
Was it Will or Jake?
I think it was Will.
I think it was.
Will, yeah.
And we had this like glass table and we were playing cards. We were super into cards. Anything drinking, anything drinking game, we were into.
Yeah, we worked at P.F. Chang's, so we brought home food for the guys. And
yeah.
Normally the guys cleaned up. It was kind of perfect. So we went it was role reversal. Almost.
Mm-hmm.
We went to work and then they cleaned up and then we brought home food. And then we just all played cards together and like
one of them got so pissed he throws his hands on the table and it shatters
it.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, what the hell? And then I think one of those nights you had beverages and then beverages because she was 17. So like we go to bed and then I just hear this rustling around and then I kind of look over and she was very conservative. So we have the conservativeness. So I just hear rustling and then I see a blanket like this and then this. Jesus Lord. Okay, yeah. So I see that. And then I just hear like what sounded like, I'm like, when did we get a water fountain in our room? Like I was just, when you go to Bed Bath & Beyond because you're cheap, you can't spend a lot of money and you get the $19. I'm like, what is that? Did she just plug in like a water fountain? I'm like, Morgan, what are you doing? She's like, peeing. Like, why didn't you go to the bathroom?
It was like right there too.
She says, because it's easier. And she just went back to bed. Nothing happened. And then, like, in the morning, I just see her just carrying everything out. Because we had the coin laundry.
It was so bad in the morning because you were sitting on the couch. We had two hot guys living with us. They were sitting on the couch. And I'm, like, carrying out my bedding because I pissed on it the night before. And, like, they all knew.
Laundry, too.
Yeah. And, like, they all knew what happened because they were there. And, like, I was in denial. And so I wouldn't admit. And I'm, like, walking out the door with these big fucking trash bags full of shit.
I was going to say, I wasn't going to bring it up. I was making sure.
That has got to be my most embarrassing story, I think, to date.
I definitely have a few, too. I mean, I remember.
Not when I lived with you. You're always put together.
Both as we say that.
in retrospect, if you look at it, like, you were super put together.
Well, but then
you were working hard, paying your bills.
But I was working for somebody else, and you at least were like,
true.
yeah. So it's like, okay, I was working for somebody else, and it took me a while to get into that train. Like,
that's true.
And like, okay, anybody that
she found some guy. She started like paying for his like medical bills.
I don't even
medical
remember.
bills. No, his bills to go through medical school. And we all told her, we were all like, Christine, you got to get away from this guy. Like, this is not okay.
Yeah, well, it happens.
She didn't listen. And
No.
then she had 2 kids.
They're cute. Oh,
They are really cute.
They're very cute. Reed and Warren. So yeah, it was just.
It all happens.
It all happens. But yeah, like you start working, but like anybody that has the courage to even go off and do their own thing, like it's not easy. Like, I mean, I'm not going to shit on anybody that does 9 to 5, like, or just works for somebody else, because it's the same thing. Like, you got to do what you got to do to put your food on the table, but it's just like almost a different beast to have the courage to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And not doubt yourself when other people are just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And you see this goal and you see this like end line and you're like, I'm getting there. Like,
yeah.
It might, in my mind, I want it to take 5 years, but it might take 10. And then like to not let the doubt creep in, to just keep going and be like true to yourself. It's just, it's not easy.
It's not easy, but it's pretty magical when it happens.
Yeah, and then just having other people there to support you too along the way, that like you kind of pick up. And like, I mean, even that I've seen from, you've almost been out for a year, like like all the people that you've made friends with and like make connections with.
Yeah, the Unstoppable Army.
Unstoppable Army.
Yeah,
I've learned about this like thing. Like my boyfriend, like we watch other YouTubers as well, and it's just like, it's kind of funny that the little taglines, so like that they say with their followers. So like I'm part of the Unstoppable Army too. I've watched her since day one. We go all the way to the end. We do not skip. We watch every ad.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like, I mean, you're part of this. Like, and that's kind of great. Like, to support somebody like her.
No, it's super cool. It's nice to like have this opportunity to like share things with people.
Yeah.
Not all these stories, but also what you've learned throughout life. And that's pretty much like the segue. I'm gonna segue here.
Yeah.
Why Christine came is because my knees are like hurting super bad, and she's really good at this.
I do this.
You do a lot of this.
I do this, but I'm learning how to not do this and do it over like lives, over the internet, I guess you could say. Yeah. Like, I mean, teaching people how to actually use their body. Because even I was somebody that was teaching other people how to use their body, but I didn't know how to do it myself. And like, I found myself in pain as well. So I'm like, okay, I felt so guilty because now I'm a person that is healing pain because I'm a massage therapist, but I'm not even taking care of myself and my own advice. So like, how can, I mean, my whole goal and my whole like overall theme is how can I be a part of the change in the medical system? Because I was going for physical therapy and I didn't believe in that anymore. Like the allopathic medicine. And if you're a physical therapist, I'm sorry, I'm not like, good for you. Like, just
do you, boo-boo?
Yeah, it didn't fit what I believed in, which was that more prevention and like teaching people how to use their body. Proprioception awareness, fancy pants term. But how can I do that online to be able to reach more people? Because, you know, being a massage therapist, you can only work on X amount of people in an hour. So just trying to transition, like, especially in this time, because it's like, this is the best time to kind of do it because you have that one captive audience and more people are receptive to doing things online now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So more prevention and more long-term sustainable things, because, I mean, you can have an idea to go on a diet or to do an exercise program or to do something, but to actually really teach people how to do something that's more sustainable in their everyday life. Because, I mean, people are busy. Like, okay, how can you get the most effective and workout or just whatever can you do in this? Yeah, like what can you do in this short period of time to
help with your chronic pain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's my co-host. My co-host, right?
No, it's amazing. Yeah. And it's pretty incredible that you are brave enough to like come out here and show those ways, because the reason why so many of those therapists make money is because we don't know how to like fix our chronic pain on our own. Yeah, well, it's just like learning how to like knowing where your body, that proprioception awareness is knowing where your body is in space. So many people don't know. Like, I mean, I had a picture of myself. I don't know if you actually saw it, but like, somebody took a picture of me and like it was just like that. I'm like, why? And then my neck was shifted forward. I'm like, that cannot be me. That cannot be me. And I'm like, it was.
okay, so how do we fix this? And then I started searching.
Interesting.
Finding it here. I'll show you for the last 6 weeks what I've been doing. Always on the phones.
So you can you like realign me?
Mm-hmm. So that was week 1. So you can kind of see like.
You're like totally crooked.
Yeah, and you can see like. So it's still a little bit crooked.
Holy crap. Okay. There's week 1.
You can see that my head is almost shifted to the side. I can't do it.
And there's 2. See that? That's crazy. So that's why essentially Christine came, not only to reunite and have a good time, but to help me, because that's like a huge part of the reason why I got this apartment, because my knees are like killing me, and I've always had really bad knees, and my chiropractor growing up told me that my hips expanded so rapidly when I was going through puberty, like so.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like they just went
okay,
like in a few weeks,
mm-hmm.
and it made my hips lopsided.
Mm-hmm.
So now my knees are lopsided.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was probably messing with the joint space and
So
everything.
it's messing with everything. And so when I had my chiropractor when I was younger, because I was always complaining about knee pain with my parents, like crying every single night, like my knees hurt so bad, that they had me see a chiropractor, and he's like, oh, your legs are lopsided. One is longer than the other.
Do you tend to sit, like put more weight when you're
Oh,
standing?
for sure. Like
on
when
one
I
side?
sleep on this side, I'm like totally right-sided. Everything's on my right side.
Well, it can't be easy with the dogs either.
Yeah.
In the tiny Bronco when
For
you're
sure.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then, like, I thought that my knee pain was coming back so intensely because I'm, like, sitting to cook, to sleep, take care of the dog, to clean. Like, everything is sitting in the Bronco. And so I thought that was a huge factor. But then I got out of the Bronco, and my knees still hurt a lot.
Well, I mean, it's like the compensatory pattern. Like, you're in the Bronco, so you're in that compensatory pattern. So even when you get out of the Bronco, your brain still thinks you're in there. So it's functioning, like muscles, muscles, fascia, all that stuff has a memory. Yeah. So we have to. That's what I'm saying. So the proprioception awareness is that brain fascial muscle connection. So we need to like stop
how do we
the cycle.
interfere with that?
Yeah, how do we stop? It's just giving you proprioception awareness exercises. So people that like what I had to do with like, I mean, you can see that photo. My head was shifted. Like this is very like dramatic. So you have to sit there and then you look in the camera, or you have a camera in front of you and you're like, okay, or a mirror, and I'm like, okay, well here's straight. Now I moved my head slightly, took the mirror away, and then I tried to put my head on straight. And then I looked up and started seeing, okay, it wasn't on straight, and then I fixed it. And you just keep doing that. Like, so that's that proprioception awareness for just this, because like girls do this with their hair.
Yeah.
So, like you can kind of see that the widow's peak, or is this a widow's peak?
Yeah.
Yeah. That it's off to the side. So then girls do this.
Oh.
Or like you see the celebrities that like have their hips and they're putting their one hip out and they're doing something like that. They think that's a normal thing. So it's just being able to like look at yourself in the mirror and then like correct it and then close those eyes and then trying to find those little ways that you can do that throughout your daily life, because it's like, you know, we don't have the time to like stand there in front of the mirror. Okay, well,
like I always
standing in line in the grocery store, you can do it.
Yeah, I always have like a slouch.
Yeah. So,
and then when I see myself on camera, I'm like, Morgan, stand up straight.
Well,
like,
even that's not necessarily always the best way too, because there's the slouching, yes, but they call it the military's like standpoint. So even it's called a rib flare. So you're going like this. Now your ribs are flaring out, and then you're arching your low back and creating more of a lordosis, and so that can be bad too. So it's just finding that right balance between the front and back side of your body, and even like from side to side.
Yeah.
So like just. How can you train your body to do that in a short amount of time? Like, you'll see me in the grocery store. I'm correcting my posture. Like, just standing in line in the grocery store because it's like, I have this task to do. It's moms, we multitask. So she's like, okay, like, tilt my hips. Am I, like, where's my weight evenly? Okay, where's my head? Like,
interesting.
So, like, or you'll see me, like, with my shoulders. I'm like, am I moving my shoulders properly? So I'll just stand there and doing this, and people think I'm crazy. But that, I mean, I'm used to that. We're good. We're good with people thinking I'm crazy. Like, I'm not in pain. I'm correcting my posture. Like, you don't have to worry about me. We're good.
I love it.
Yeah. So how can you? Oh God, Miles farted.
Oh, that's blame it on Miles. Blame it on Miles.
So there's my embarrassing thing.
My leg is totally dead. What do you do about that?
Yeah.
No, really, it is. It's dead. I can't feel anything. Oh, there we go.
And and it's like not a funny story. It's more of an inspirational story. Do you remember we were living together, and no, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Well, it's good and funny.
Okay, good.
It's good and funny at the same time.
Out of the frame.
I was going to massage school, and she's like, well, why don't you want to do this, like, why do you want to do this for somebody else? Why don't you just start your own business? And at that time, I'm like,
Did I say that?
Yeah, I was 19.
And I was only 17.
Yeah,
see, I've been such an advocate for owning your own life.
She's like, why are you doing this for somebody else? So she's like, no, it was Nick's roommate, I think. Nick's roommate. Trevor. And she's like, no, he's hurting, you need to go massage him. And I'm like, okay. I didn't even have massages. I think we went to the sex shop. We went to what is it, like a Condom Revolution or something like that, and we just, because it was like 10 o'clock at night, and then we were going down there, and then we also didn't have money for the toll road. We had to pull over on the side of the toll road and just like go in my Mustang, and we
remember. I feel like I remember the toll road, but I don't remember your massage.
Yeah, well, because you were in the other room and you were making out with your boyfriend. So she's like, here, go. She's pimping me out. Like, this is what this is. She pimps me out.
That's what I do.
It's literally like this now.
My friends out.
Yeah, so but we didn't have money. I didn't know that, like, you had to pay for the toll road at this point, the 73. So we pull over.
The 73.
Yeah, and then, like, we're just, like, lifting up everything we possibly can just to, like, get enough change. We're like, here, like, we're cute. Can we go? Like, just let us go. And then we had to, like, talk to other cars driving by. And my first massage, I went in the hole because I had to go buy the oil and... Because I think I only charged $20 or something. Like,
charged it? He paid?
Yeah. I didn't have a massage table. I'm massaging him on his bed. Like, oh my Lanta. And it took me, like, I was 20 and I didn't go out on my, like, I worked for other people because I was going to Cal State Long Beach. I was like, no, I'm going to do
You guys didn't make out or anything?
No.
You just showed up as a...
Didn't know what I was doing. I didn't get a tip.
What happened when you were done? I was with Nick.
Yeah. I think we stayed there for, I don't remember that
Did
part.
He try to make out with you? Because he was that kind of guy.
No.
No, he was super professional,
it was my first super professional massage. I just remember the sex shop at the toll road, and I'm like, what is she getting me into? I charged $20. I think I paid $15 for the oil, and then the toll road was like $10 or something like that. And it took me like I said, it was 19, and I didn't go on my own until I was 30.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I didn't because I was originally going to school for physical therapy, so I went and did my whole bachelor's degree, and then like I had I had weed.
I popped your cherry.
You popped my cherry?
Or Trevor did.
Yeah. Thank you, Trevor. Wherever you are.
I don't know if he's still alive.
Really?
Maybe. I mean, I still see Nick on Instagram. We could check him out.
Did he get married?
Yeah, Nick did.
And kind of had kids?
Yeah, he had a baby.
Dodge a bullet.
He has
I love you, kids.
one baby.
One baby.
And he's like gray now.
Oh, see?
It's kind of weird.
That's why I dyed my hair.
I think the weirdest, I don't know if you go through this. I mean, but you only had one boyfriend forever. That turned into your husband. See, I've had
I had a few, like, there was like a string, and then I was like, not celibate, I just said, screw this, we're not doing this, and then all of a sudden, he popped up, and then like, it was just like, okay, because it just, and I didn't understand what, after we got divorced, I didn't understand what ghosting was. I was like, wait, people just don't call back?
Yeah.
And we're just like, if it's not even, like, I don't even care if you call me back, you're just like, hey, not working, we're good. Not into it. Like, that's fine. I just did not know what that was.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's weird.
Yeah, so it was just like, and then the swipey thingy, I'm like, okay, this is like, it's like a video game. Just do this. It's like a video game.
Are you on, wait, no, you have a boyfriend now.
Yeah, I have a boyfriend, but I met him on Tinder, though.
Oh, but she met him on Tinder.
I met him on Tinder. Like, so it was just like, I think I was on Tinder for about 2.5 years before I met him.
2.5 years? You guys, so I signed up for Tinder when I got to Niagara Falls, and I was thinking, you know,
one date.
I live in this badass apartment.
Can I pimp you out now?
Yeah. Well,
right.
I mean, no.
Okay.
So hold on.
Okay.
So I I'm like, I live in this badass apartment. All of a sudden, I'm here for like a short period of time. May as well get a Tinder. let's get a Tinder. So I sign up for Tinder. I match with like 2 guys immediately. Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. They were hot. So like, I'm talking to this one guy. I'm like, oh, because I saw one photo. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, hey, kitty. Oh, yeah, well, I live in Buffalo, but I could totally come up to Niagara Falls anytime you want to hang out. Mm-hmm. I might be leaving town soon. Yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite color? Fucking bullshit. We're talking for like an hour. Mm-hmm. And then finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna look at his other photo. Here's this one photo. I'm gonna look at the next one. Mm-hmm. What in the fuck?
Yeah, no, is that catfishing?
His chin melted. It melted. He had no chin. It's all about angle. So mm-hmm. that first photo was like that side angle. He looking super hot. Mm-hmm. Second angle, dead front face, no chin. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's funny that everyone that like does Tinder, they're like, oh well, like that's so. I don't want to do Tinder. It's so shallow. Like you know, just you only basing it off looks.
No,
I'm like, no. What person has walked up to somebody in the bar that they weren't attracted to and started a conversation? Yeah. Like I just want to know that. Like you have to be that, and then person? Like you can continue the conversation and just be like. Once again, just know, like, with I got so many like sup girls.
It's not all about looks, but honestly,
yeah, I'm like, you gotta be attractive.
If your chin disappears, we got a problem. Okay? Do you see this definition? I can't relate to you. Have you not noticed that majority of your friends have ended up with someone that looks just like them? Very similar characteristics. Usually jawline, cheekbones, eyes.
Brad.
So, we're all
narcissistic, is what we're saying.
Yeah, don't be calling me shallow if I think that you are unattractive without a chin.
Can we at least get a thumbs up? Because, like, I hear so many people, like I mean, my cousin found her husband on Tinder. Like,
Tyler.
Tyler.
It's about looks.
Yeah, I mean, at least to start, like, I mean... The initial like attraction, it has to be about looks.
Attraction. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. So I mean,
foreskin. I think I can't read because I don't have glasses.
Wait, foreskin.
Wait, hold on. Let me try yours. Yeah, let me see if this actually works.
Foreskin is the
I'm like
foreskin.
I'm a little bit curious if these work.
How these things work? I've been single alone for 5 years. Not even one night stands.
Yeah, I don't do.
I'm not saying one night stands. I'm not just like advocating that at all.
I thought I saw something about foreskin though.
Foreskin, that's the penis. That's the thing that gets
Shania,
cut off.
you look like Shania.
Shania.
These kind of work, but not really.
Yeah, I'm nearsighted and I have astigmatism in my right eye.
I have astigmatism in my left eye. Wait, is it my right eye?
Just go like this.
Maybe it is my right eye. Who knows? It's been too long.
Oh, Brian said hi, by the way.
What's up, Brian?
Well, he said something.
Anyways, yeah, attraction, it's not all about physical attraction, but like it is about physical attraction. Oh my god, he just screenshotted us. I hate it. Howdy, what's up?
Or the purple hearts.
Mark Wilson, what's going on?
Say hi to people.
Yeah, you want to...
Any questions?
Come a little closer, baby. I feel like stripping down. Oh my god, look at us. Somebody screenshot this. We're together again.
I know, well, it's been too, like, I mean, I remember thinking, I'm like, I just wanted to just go, because we were going to do, when you were going to do the interview with Bob Wells.
Yeah.
And I was going to go to Colorado because my family's in Colorado. And I have family in Texas too, so if you go to Magnolia Beach.
I can't believe you flew here. She flew all the way here just for me.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's a friend. Like I mean, everyone like it's fun probably like going around. I mean, I actually have to ask you like, how do you just if you're not like live streaming or something like that, like being able to talk and so genuinely to just your when you're filming this, you're not actually talking to a physical person.
Yeah, I'm talking to an iPhone.
Yeah, you're talking to but like you seem genuine when you're talking. Like, how the heck do you do that?
Well, I appreciate that question a lot.
Yeah.
That's really nice. It's flattering.
I mean, I know. I always know you were very authentic. I mean, I know you as an authentic person, but there's a difference between being authentic to an actual human being.
Yeah,
but being able to connect with a person and physically seeing them is a lot different.
For sure. That's why I'm getting such a kick out of talking to you on here, because I'm like, it's like yay, I finally get to see a person and
Or
talk.
I mean,
yeah.
or when you're talking, like, do you guys notice that, like, when she's talking to you and when you're watching her videos, but then also she's talking to her dog, she's talking to the same thing, and not like she thinks you're dogs, but like she loves her dogs. So she's like trying to connect with actual people and spread joy and happiness and love. And even when she's like going through something hard, sometimes sharing it, and it helps your own process, but it can also help people too that might not be going through the exact same situation, but they can help somebody else go through a hard time. And I think that that's what is severely lacking in a lot of things like social, like reality TV. Like, there's no connection there. It's just entertainment. There's a difference between like authentic connection with the person and entertainment value. And I'm really happy that at least I kind of got away from cable and all that stuff, and it's just like you actually, and you're using this platform to do that with, like, and you can connect with people. I just don't know if I mean, you've been doing it for a while, but like, how the hell do you do it?
It's new every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Super loaded question.
We just came up with this top of the head.
I like it.
Oh. Does it
low
the battery?
Oh
shit.
Yeah, we gotta plug you back in.
Yeah.
I think what I try to do when I'm like filming is to not think of like an audience and more so think of just like a human being.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like literally talking to that person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I try to do.
Mm-hmm.
However, it doesn't always work out so well. Like, majority of the time with my live streams, I say like, hey guys, or how's it going? Like, you know, like I'm talking to the masses.
Yeah.
But in my videos that are like more genuine and where you see like that raw emotion, I'll like turn on the camera, and sometimes I film like 3 or 4 times the same story that I'm talking about.
Get a little deeper.
Yeah. And like just trying to talk, just like it's like that talk therapy, I guess, you know?
Well, because even like if you say it the first time, just saying it out loud, you didn't say the full story, and then you can like admit a little bit more to yourself, because I mean, I think that's the hardest thing, is being able to admit something to yourself, especially when it's like reflective. You're like,
for sure.
Like, I don't want to admit that to myself. No, I didn't, like, not I didn't fail, I didn't do this. And you're like, okay, no, but I am standing in my own way, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. Like, it is me.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is me, and that's really hard for somebody to sit there and
say. Sometimes it's really hard. Like, it's really easy to listen to yourself. And so you can, like, it gets fun to, like, listen to yourself talk. And so that's usually when I'll record something and then I'll record it over again. It's because the first time around I was like getting too much of a kick out of listening to myself talk instead of like really portraying the reality of like what was going on. And then I'll film it again, and it turns into like, and sometimes in my videos I'll take clips from that original me talking, and then some clips from the second time I was talking. Yeah, and then you piece it together and you create this beautiful story.
Well, I think, people are really wanting more of that realism. Like, no, this is how it really is. It is versus, like, I mean, even with your Instagram, like, your Instagram is just, it's very real, it's emotional, and people get to connect with that. And that's why people are starting to I feel
like that's crazy to hear, because I feel like I'm like failing so largely.
We're our own worst critic. No. I mean, well, not. I'm just saying.
And I look at them like 20,000 people. Like, where'd they come from? My Instagram photos are shit. They're screenshots from videos. Like,
but it's just. But somebody wants to support an actual person that's not trying to portray something that is like picture perfect. Like, no shit sucks. Like, sometimes right now it sucks right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to admit shit sucks. It's fine, and it's just admit it. Okay, how do I grow from here? Because like admitting it is like, it's like, what is it? AA, like the first
you gotta admit it. Is admitting.
Yeah, first step is admitting it. Like, okay, well, like I had my moment. Now how do I grow? How do I get better? Like, how do I go from here? And then just like you can go, and then like all of a sudden, like, how did that? And you're doing that, and you're just like, that's life. That's like, it's okay. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, to admit that, and just to be okay in that raw moment, and at least
not
for a while.
Not control you entirely.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
we can't be controlled by our likes, our comments.
By the way, this is therapy. Like, we're doing
sharing.
therapy.
Yeah. Like, we can't be controlled. We have to, in some way, short of another, like, understand our value and our worth.
Yeah.
And, like, everything that we fought for this long.
Yeah.
And it's not about how much business you're getting or how many views I'm getting on my channel.
Yeah.
It's, like, what you worked for all these years. Like, the knowledge that you've learned and, like, what you hold within you.
Well, it's also staying true to yourself versus selling out.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you can, maybe you can do this. I mean,
I have, like, a weird, like, I don't feel very balanced with that whole selling out thing. Because I'm almost on the side of becoming complete sellout because I'm 34. I'm talking titty stamping t-shirts and making provocative calendars.
Okay, but the thing is that I think you would still do that stuff at 19. But the thing is like, it's like, that's still, that you're saying they're saying sellout, but I don't.
What is a sellout though? Does that mean sellout if I go nude?
No, I didn't mean sellout like nude. I'm just saying like not being true and authentic. Like
doing
something.
Sellout
like
means doing something you don't want to necessarily do just to make money.
Yeah, you're just like,
which I don't mind being naked, so I'm not.
Yeah,
a sellout.
so it's just like, oh hey, this right here, like okay, so this person right here,
Interesting.
This person right here is making a crap ton of money. I don't necessarily align or agree with that. That's not, okay, we're going to talk like marketing, branding. That's not my brand here.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do that because that person's making money, or you perceive that that person's making money just based on what they're putting out. So you're going to do that because that what makes money.
Oh.
You have been true and authentic to who you are this whole entire time.
So I'm good.
Yeah, you're not a sellout.
I'm golden.
No. Yeah, so just like
I thought I was a sellout if I did a naked, like a provocative calendar.
Oh, dude,
but in reality, like you remember my parents, like photographers, and like
Mm-hmm.
constantly taking photos of us, and like I loved it.
After my divorce, I did like, I mean, I tried to do the modeling thing when I was younger, and then like, I mean, and it wasn't really like, it was just because, okay, I'm tall, I'm pretty, like, okay, you should do this.
Super tall.
I never liked that. Like, I was just like, I did it because I'm like, wait, I get to go to Jamaica? Sure, let's do that.
I remember that.
Let's do that. But I'm like, I don't care about the modeling. It was never a passion. It's just, I got to go somewhere for free. So like, let's do that. So I just never like, and then I met my soon-to-be husband, and then he kind of didn't like that avenue, not because
controlling.
Like, he just, yeah, it just
jealous.
I'm not saying it. I stopped pursuing that. Also,
if you ever meet someone that wants to like.
I mean, it wasn't really what I liked. I didn't like modeling. I liked going places. So if it was like, if I was going to give up modeling and I still got to go places, cool. Yeah. I didn't get either. So it was just like, all right. So I got divorced, and then like I met another photographer, another boss mom. Hi, Nicole. If you're here. Hopefully you saw me on Instagram. She was doing boudoir photography. Yeah. And so it was just like, these were my photos. Like, I didn't care. Like, but I had a great time. Like, and she started her brand off of like women that needed to like reconnect with themselves. Yeah. They were only doing it.
It's like getting your groove back.
Yeah.
You know, like so many people were giving me crap when I first came into this apartment and I started wearing like kind of sexy clothes. And it was just like Stella finding her groove again. Yeah, like I had been living in a Bronco for so long.
If you were doing this before, and if it's true to yourself, who gives a flying fuck? Yeah. Like, it's just, this is you. Like, I mean.
What sucks though is like the massive amount of comments that came in and like saying I was so much cooler before 100,000, and like I honestly in my heart of hearts just felt like I've been living in a Bronco for a while. Yeah. I finally made enough money to be able to afford a really cool apartment. And, like, I wanted to look cute. And I started, like, putting that out there. And then so many people, like, attacked me. Yeah. That's why I kind of, like, stopped. Please. It sucks to say that they have so much power, but, like, they really do. Yeah. And I, like, stopped YouTubing because I was like, I'm not going to let all these strangers take over what I was able to do for myself.
At least if you see that, acknowledge that. Like, go back and just, like, I mean, we're constantly a work in progress. So it's just, like, something acknowledging, okay, because there's, like I shared with you when I first got here, like, I just started to try and market myself, and it wasn't a way, and I just got, like, completely shit on, and I'm like, I'm not that. Like, how can a person, like, how can a stranger, like, just come on and say that stuff and just, and then you start doubting yourself and you're just like, should I be doing this? Should I be doing this? And you can't, you say in your heart of hearts, like, okay, I can't let these people have control over me, but they do.
Yeah.
Like, and so how can I go back and get a little stronger? How can I, it will never, like, it will never go away because this is, like, the nature of this beast right now.
Yeah.
So how do I get stronger every single time to not let it affect me? Because eventually it won't. Like, eventually it won't.
But I think the only way eventually it doesn't affect you is the more that you block it out.
Mm-hmm.
And in return, like, I look at other YouTubers I've been watching for years, and they were super, like, interactive with their crowd, and then it got so intense that they just shut everyone out, and they stopped responding. So is that the only solution? Is that you go from, like, hot to cold, like, you engage and then just decide to stop, and, like, that's what I've been doing on my channel, is just stop engaging, because I don't want to read the bad stuff, because it's kind of navigating my life in a sense. So many people saying, like, I'm so done watching you, you're in an apartment now. Like, had no idea that this isn't a...
Like, how do you...
This is temporary, I'm going back into my Bronco. But, like, for those... It almost made me move right back into the Bronco. Instead of taking this time for myself, because I was so heavily influenced by those haters. And so, like, when does that peace ever come? I don't think it ever does.
Yeah, because it's because I said, you grew when you did because you were authentic, and you were authentic because you connected.
Yeah.
So now it's either stop connecting with people because you can't block that out, because no matter what, like, I don't think people will ever. We're designed to be loved and seek love from other people, regardless if you know them or not. So where do you draw that line in that balance? Like, you want to put this out there because that is true and authentic to you, but then you have to learn how to block that out.
Yeah.
But just you can't. So it's just.
It's a.
I mean, I think the only thing I did know is just like from one of my coaches, just like, okay, eventually you're gonna get to that point where you got to hire a team to filter that shit out.
Well, yeah, and that's like what Renee does now, is like filter through my comments, which is nice.
Yeah, and it's just like, because we don't need you don't need to hear the crap.
It's
like,
just so weird.
If that's your opinion, and if that's your opinion, okay. I'm not going to tell you not to have it. You can completely believe what you want to believe, but it's not true. I don't know how else to say that. That didn't come out as, like, eloquent as I think I wanted it to.
It does. That's, like, the truth.
Yeah. It just that at least when it comes to, like, America, you get the right to do that. You get the right to do that, and that's an incredible thing.
Sometimes it feels like it's true, though, like whatever they're saying.
Yeah,
anyways,
sorry,
haters gonna hate.
We went all over the place.
Yeah, all over the place. Let's read some
comments. We shall smoke weed right now. I actually don't. I've never been high. I've only been high once, and it was on accident.
We never smoked weed in that apartment. No, we didn't. We were good kids.
No. Yeah, I got high at 34 on accident. One of my clients gave me. I had a spider bite, and I put it on my leg, and I got high accidentally. That's it.
I would, but I lost my little pipe, so there's no smoking.
I've only drank. That's like the only thing I've done.
Yeah.
I think my dad.
Her and I get along so well. We're both super hyperactive and crazy, and people think we're on drugs, but we're not.
Yeah. I think when I was working at. We didn't know each other, or we knew each other. We just weren't talking.
Yeah, we've had our bouts.
Yeah, I just but I think we came back together.
I know. Soulmates.
I had one of the other waitresses accuse me of smoke. I don't even, is it smoking crack or taking crack? I don't know what crack is. It's the hyper speed. Something like that.
I don't know if you smoke it or snort it, but I think you smoke it.
I don't know. Like, one of the other servers accused me of doing that, and then told one of the regulars, because that regular was coming to me. No, it was at McCormick and Schmidt's. It's like this fancy upscale restaurant.
I could see that because you're super hyperactive, so people would naturally think that you're on something.
Yeah, they took me out to go. I don't even caffeine. I can't even have caffeine because I just do this. Like, caffeine affects me.
You and I are so similar.
Yeah, like, I don't even do caffeine.
And like,
I just
so many people on my channel accuse me of being on drugs, and I'm like, you don't know. This is me.
Yeah.
like, give me some drugs, and then I'll become, like, normal like you.
Yeah. I don't even know what that is. Like, I'm just like, I have to
shake if I drink too much coffee. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think exercise.
Yeah, exercise
I don't do.
Is the only thing. Well, I mean, it's hard to do. We'll work
but
on
my
that.
brain's all over the place. You're still all over the place, even though you exercise.
Yeah, well, I get better.
It's your quirky. What do you mean get better though? Like I feel like it's you.
No, yeah, it's
I love it.
I like
who farted?
Is it?
Are you blaming it on my dogs? Are you farting and
I'm
blaming it on my dogs?
No, my boyfriend farts. I have the smelly ones though, so that would have been me. No, I get a little bit more clear and focused like when I exercise. So it's just like, okay, it's like the creative side in you. So it's just like, but you can get, you're creative and you have it like, you have a thought, but you can't pinpoint what it is. You get your creative mode. And then you're like, you have a clear focus and path. Like I have to exercise and get those endorphins. And then I'm like, oh, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, that was my idea. That's my direction. And then I go write things down.
Yeah, recently I've been taking like super long walks in the morning with the dogs. And like I typically do that, but like
vitamin D.
It was always for them. Mm-hmm. And then only recently I was like, I need to clear my head. Mm-hmm. I need to clear my head. I need to get some fresh air. I just recently learned that moving water, like Niagara Falls, waterfalls, let off negative ions. Which is like a healing power.
And that's probably why you're really happy by the beach because of that it's naturally churning it all up.
Yeah. And so once I learned that like those negative ions were being let off, I was like, oh my God, now I really gotta like walk down to the water every day.
Yeah, you get very euphoric and almost childlike. Mm-hmm. Like that was our thing because when I worked at Montage, we had a thing called the beach walk. So like it was a guided walk along the beach where then we also got into the water and then like it helped like if you had like any sort of fluid or inflammation buildup, you're walking into the water and it's like shunting it back to your core because you only walk like up to your waist.
Wow.
And then you're walking like for about a minute and then you come out of the water and then you have the roughing up of your feet. So it's like an exfoliating thing and then you have the negative ions and then you walk for about 5 minutes and then you get into the water, which is cold. Wow. And you just do that, like you do that and it's like a guided walk. It's a free thing, but like that's when I started learning about all that stuff with the negative ions. And
I just learned that. And like I was already here at the falls for a couple of weeks. Do you still have your water?
The water that you got the first time?
Yeah, I do.
I watch your channel. I actually watch.
Do you know something crazy? It's like I went to Glacier National Park, Yellowstone, Black Hills, South Dakota. I gathered water from all those places and I put rocks in the water. Complete algae. And the only water that's still like just pure water is from Niagara Falls.
Oh, really?
Back in March, yeah.
Go Canada.
Yeah.
You got some in your water.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just talking to Renee. Hello, Renee. Renee is my moderator and like my assistant. And
oh, you finally got one because I remember you were looking for one.
I know. I have one.
She does too much herself.
Slacking on like giving her jobs, but because I'm such a micromanager. Oh my God.
Let go.
See, we were just talking on the phone and I was like, you never hear anything about Canada. They're never in turmoil. They're never like going through some shit. Canada is just like peace all the time.
That's where that cat guy was found though, I thought.
Right?
Yeah, that don't fuck with cats.
Everyone's just chilling in Canada. I mean, yeah, they're getting taxed out of control, but they're chilling.
Letterkenny came out of I love that show. It's a show about Canadians. Pitter patter, let's get at her. They all talk. Oh God, I love that
your
show.
Glasses. Okay, should we read some comments? Oh, we have some super chats.
Oh, what is that?
$20 from James. Thank you, James. That's really sweet of you.
You have to tell me about this.
And then
Instagram or the YouTube
what does that say? You're the one with the glasses. Read that.
Wait. I don't know who you are or what you're about, but whatever. LOL. Have dinner on me, ladies. Cheers from the UK. Oh, thank you.
We're gonna need more than $20.
I know the US.
US prices is so insane.
Wait, is it this bad out here? Because it's crap in Cali.
Yeah.
I
mean, we're in New York.
No, when I was in Missouri, I still want. Okay, so hopefully next year we'll have the Unstoppable Morgan she's gonna come with me. I did the bike race, the one where
Yes.
But yeah, so there's a bike race. It's called Ride Across America. I don't know if any of you guys are cyclists. So when I say bike race, I mean an actual like bicycle. And it starts at Oceanside, California, and it ends up in Annapolis, Maryland. And it's not necessarily a race for like bragging rights. It's all for charity. So, you know, each team picks a charity, and I'm like, when she was first doing this, and I had done this twice, and I'm like, Morgan, you gotta come on this. Like,
wait, you mean like start my own charity?
No. Well, you can start Unstoppable charity. So, but I was just saying you can come and like support the cyclists. So we just make sure we're basically like team moms. So we make sure they get from point A to point B.
I want to make sure that money gets from point A to point B
that's
because usually the holders of charities just like take in that income.
Well, I mean, at least the one that we did one for the Boujii Foundation, which actually one of the races was Rasan Boujii, and he was an African American cyclist he wanted to have a charity to let underprivileged African American children get bicycles because I mean at least
did he actually give them bicycles?
Yeah.
How did he do that?
He actually
went to their houses. What he went walking down the projects.
Rasan, help me out here. No,
I want to know the answers. I mean, because I just do not believe in charities.
You know, well, I mean, some of them are crap. I did
the majority are crap.
Okay, fine. The Challenge Athletes Foundation. They did the $1 Million Challenge, and when you do the races, we started from San Francisco and went all the way down to La Jolla. You had to donate at least
fucking crazy.
I did that 1 year.
Wow,
it was insane.
I think I saw those photos.
Yeah, it went from so you had to do $10,000 for the charity.
So you paid $10,000 to do that race.
And then
you paid $10,000 to do that race.
I had a lot. I didn't. I helped raise money.
So you raised $10,000 to do that race.
Plus $2,500 because along the way we stayed in hotels and ate food and then all the support and all that stuff. So random people were supporting you to do this race. Yeah, well, I mean, I raised the money for it.
Where'd that money go?
So the cool thing is I got a bracelet and then
you got a bracelet for it. But where'd the money go?
It went actually. Oh God, I gotta remember her name. There was a girl it sponsored and it got her legs
into her account.
Yeah, it actually got her the legs.
You actually got to see the end result of where your profits went.
Yes, Challenge Athletes Foundation, everyone.
Wow.
Yeah. So her family, her whole entire she was wanting to race for the national championships. So her family was flown to the national championships for racing for Paralympic athletes. And it paid for her flights and the hotel and then the actual legs themselves because when it comes to prosthetics, especially for kids, when it comes to sports, they don't insurance doesn't pay for that.
It's insane.
So and obviously the kids are still growing, so their needs are always changing. So they gave you a picture and then at the end of the race, I actually
that's crazy.
I got a medal from one.
Now I feel like such an asshole because I was so skeptic.
No, but some of them are. Some of them,
I'm at the grocery store and I'm putting in my credit card and it's saying would you like to donate to? And I'm like, no, I don't trust Walmart to donate my money to anything. It's going in the pocket.
Yeah, some of them it is good to be wary of, especially that. But at least the Challenge Athletes Foundation, everything that I've been here. This was one of the races.
I feel like such an asshole right now.
Well, they're not all the thing is you're good to people that at least question stuff like that. Because you can just I can say I'm a charity.
I'm a charity.
I'm a charity.
Sure. For sure a charity.
We're all a charity case, right? I'll never forget. His name is Dylan. He's the one who gave me my medal. Dylan. He was in a wheelchair. He had no arms or legs.
I'm gonna read some. No arms or legs.
Yeah,
Christine, you're killing me. Okay.
Like I said, they're not all, some charities are great. Doubt you.
All right, should we read some comments?
Yeah. Oh, I'm scared now. Okay.
I have to pee, comments. So are you going to read some comments?
Yeah, I'll read some comments. So here's some of my bike race. This is one of the bike races. There's us, almost down the coast.
There's Christine.
2017.
Bike race. All right. You guys hire what? No, and I can't find my little pipe.
I just said I did. I've never smoked in my life.
Smoke weed. Oh yeah, she doesn't smoke weed.
It's going to get. A bubble bath. I don't know if I can fit in the tub. Honestly, like
I gave you a bath bomb.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, what's my name? My name's Christine. They go too fast. I'll still marry you and make you.
I know they go so fast.
Okay. That body, Christine.
Thank you. Thank you, Renee, for pushing my channel.
Hi, Christine. Hi.
This is Christine.
Hi, Christine. And also the video station in the wagon. Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoa. Something about Canada. Go Canada.
You're in love with us both.
Well, that's nice.
I mean, seriously. I would be.
Where's the dogs? Well, Boujii's always like curled up. Wait, she's not there. One's right there and one's underneath us. He keeps farting. It's not me.
Yeah, right, dude. What's up, Ace?
Both of you. No way. Thanks. I read them. I'm trying to read them all.
I know. It's a lot.
I know. Oh, by the way, I was actually in tank before.
How tall are you, Christine?
6'2".
6'2". I
have a 58-inch frame on my
two queens together.
Goddesses, all that fun stuff. Bronco. Still like.
Doesn't look like Bronco.
Doesn't look like Bronco.
Doesn't look like Bronco.
I love that's like one of my favorite things.
That was funny, huh?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like Bronco.
You were correct. Wait, I want to.
Yeah,
like
no,
when it was an actual, when it's a whole like long thing, I'm like, I
know. Yeah, read it.
Christine, you were correct in your understanding that we grow through our experiences and adventures.
Read out loud, please.
Okay, so I mumble. Christine. Oh no, where'd it go? Where'd I go? No. Up. This way.
Wait, that way.
I think so. No, there. Okay, Christine, you were correct when you. And your understanding that we grow through our experiences and then eventually what others choose to believe. Oh, no, not to judge. Yes.
Better learn how to read faster.
I know, right?
Motherfucker.
Not to judge no longer affects us early. I mean, but how, have you had experiences with that? Wait, what is your name? Volleyball player. Yes, I played volleyball. And I'm also a triathlete now.
Yeah, you've been
Sabrina!
A volleyball player. Are you still hungry?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Are you sure?
No, I eat like a bird still.
All right.
Okay, Sabrina, how did you grow through that? Because, like, sometimes, you can't block out all the negative. And
what happened? What was the question?
She was just saying you grow through your experiences, basically. Yeah. And then, like, learning to block out the negative. And I'm like, sometimes you just can't block. Sometimes it's just maybe when you're going through something and you see that and you latch on. And it's like your own thought about yourself. You're like...
Yeah, I guess that probably is what it boils.
You start seeking out what you believe internally. And it's just like, okay, how do I work on myself and make sure I don't believe that about myself so then I don't let that affect me. Yeah. But it doesn't always... It's just...
You're right, though. Yeah. I think it really does boil down to, like...
You seek out what you believe of yourself.
Yeah, what you feel about yourself. And that's why it's so important. Yeah. You know, a lot of people didn't, like... agree with me getting an apartment for a while. That's why it's so important to like take that time for yourself so you can just be you.
Yeah.
And do whatever you wants to do.
Mm-hmm. You do you, boo boo.
You do you, boo boo.
It's just funny to say. I don't do mountain bikes yet because I don't know. I'm gonna crash. Like I'm still scared. Like they have like Belgian waffle and Belgian wafer ride. There's like 50 and 100 mile rides. Like it's both gravel.
So what kind of bike are you riding? The thin tires?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I have a felt AR5, and yes, I have a felt AR5. If you know that in that world.
How expensive is that? Like $1,500?
When my boyfriend met me, and one time he brought my bike back on his car, he's like, "So do I have to get extra insurance on my car because he had an Audi like a 92 Audi like stick shift?" He's like, "So your car's He's like, your bike is worth more than my car right now, right?" I'm like, it's probably worth more than I paid for it. Like, can I sell it for that much? No, because the car I mean,
get the side away.
You can't sell something like a bike part what you bought it for.
Yeah.
And then I put Di2s on it, which are like the electronic shifters.
You're like the crazy bike girl.
I fell on my bike too, trying to hit a PR and got pancreatitis too. There was that. And ended up in the hospital. Oh wait, there's one drug I did. The synthetic heroin. I had Dilaudid. I had to detox myself off that, which was horrible. That was so horrible. I was in the hospital. Like,
what is that?
Dilaudid. It's okay. I don't take any. Like I said, I don't take Tylenol, and I had to take Dilaudid, which is it's synthetic heroin basically. Like it's what heroin would be like, but they put it in you in the hospital.
What the fuck?
Because I was in so much pain with my pancreas that they had to give that to me.
Why not just give you heroin?
Well, because I don't know.
No, they don't do that anymore because people are getting so addicted.
Well, no, but with
synthetic
heroin, you still
is almost more addictive.
No, I had to take I had to start weaning myself. Like when I got back from the hospital, I was like, no, I don't want to take anything else. I don't want to take it. I don't want to take a pill. Get it away from me. But my headaches were so bad, and then like I was feeling like crap. I was having that withdrawal symptoms. Like I thought, sorry, I did not realize. I am like, addiction isn't real. I'm like, okay, it is.
Yeah.
Like just because I personally didn't go through it. I'm like, I didn't shit on anybody that like was going like, I'm like,
yeah,
you're faking it. I've just never experienced it. So then like I was basically having withdrawals. So I had to take Norcos, and I had to like, I took a full Norco one time, and then I had to cut it in half and then take that and then wean myself off of it.
And you actually did it?
Yeah. Wow. I did it in about a week. And then with pancreatitis, the treatment is stop eating. So I went from 170 to 130 in about a week.
Damn.
So then you can slowly start eating again. And that was before I did the first triathlon.
And imagine.
Yeah, I was Skeletor. It was no good.
Imagine if you're the type of person that does, like, you are so strong. You are so strong-willed. Mm-hmm. Whatever you set your heart to, you do. Mm-hmm. You've always proved that. And I've known you since I was 17, so I know that to be true. We're 34. Wait, how old are you now? 36?
I'll be 37 in December.
Yeah. So we've known each other for a fucking minute.
Yeah.
It's pretty phenomenal that you can, like, take yourself from that really.
If you're going through something, like, I mean, I even had, my friends are in treatment facilities, like, get help. It's not at all, like, shameful, like, and even, like, I've learned from that experience, too, just, like, reach out to somebody, like, because you know me and I know you, like, it's hard for people to even ask for help and admit that you need help, because it's like, no, now I'm weak. I'm like, no. Asking for help is actually much stronger. Yeah. Like, ask for help, be okay with it, and just reach out to
And it doesn't have a reflection on like how like smart you are and what you're doing with your life.
Yeah, everyone needs help. Everyone needs people. Like, not asking for help is weaker than anything else.
But that hadn't been hard for you because you've always been such a person to like take care of yourself and take care of everything. Like, you have done nothing but take care of everyone else around you. Well, that's a mom and yourself.
Thing. That's a mom thing. Right?
Yeah, but even it's moms. Also like your mom kind of not being the best mom.
Mm-hmm. Put on the air mask for yourself before you put it. Like, just take some time for you. It's okay. Like, even if it's like 10 minutes, like, don't even feel guilty that you're taking that time for you. Like, I think we've just conditioned ourselves to work, and don't ask for help. No, I don't need that. I'm strong. You're like, I'm not that strong.
No, it's
today I'm not that strong today.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think it's super powerful to be able to ask for
weed isn't for everyone. I don't know.
It's definitely not.
It's really cool that I do really like, and I do recommend things like the different, I was learning about like sativa, indica, and like how it can actually like help creative processes or put you like for like if you have insomnia, like you need this to help put you to sleep. So I really think it's not for me, and maybe not right now, but I'm not saying it won't be later, you know? Like, it just people ask me about it. I'm like, I don't have enough experience with it, so I can't recommend from I recommend things from personal experience. If I haven't done it, I've heard great things from other people, and I like learn about it, but I can't personally recommend it. So
to change subject, someone said that Dave 2D is in the house.
Dave 2, who's that? Okay, I don't watch all your live streams the whole way through. Who's Dave 2D? Oh!
Thank God.
Oh God, wait, what?
Hold on. Dave 2D.
Is it that Dave?
Oh.
No.
South Dakota? No.
Oh God, okay, I was like, fuck.
That guy is so, I don't know.
Oh, wait, no. Is this on your Instagram? I kind of keep up with you.
Who knows? Let me just tell you, stop assuming because you're making me look bad.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Dave.
I mean, how many Daves do I have in my life?
You know, we've all been there. I'm not... See, the thing is like, for a certain part, like, I watch... She puts herself online. She just gets what I tell her. So, I can only air out my own dirty laundry. I am perfect.
Okay. Woo.
Okay. Sorry, who's Tape TD?
Who fucking cares at this point?
Sorry, Dave. Oh, Christine, I know. Sorry. I'm
Wait,
new.
I cannot read. I'm so blind.
We gotta.
Who is?
Wait, is this
who
is this sexy? Wait, how do we do it?
I have to pee so bad. Entertain him, Christine.
Okay, entertain him.
Here.
Are you talking about Dave the Hammer